Oh, Captain, till we find where the treasure be. I see beyond the sea. Oh, Captain, till we go on a journey. Follow me, we shall go foreign.
Okay, there we go. That should be good. Okay. All right, we're going to watch the rest of Bill Morgan's Awakening here. I'm assuming that the whole spiderweb thing is from him. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. Yeah, that's what I think. Sorry. And I need to also get the chats open over to the side. But for now, we're going to get this started while I kind of multitask.
And if you listen closely to the din of the swamp, you can hear as if this
I tried
silken
not to skip
length
anything.
is wrapping around more and more of this place.
What is this? And he'll... If it's tearing it is not working, he's gonna try and wrap it around his finger, as if one might do with a errant length of thread coming undone from a sweater.
That seems like a bad idea.
And you blink for a moment, and you find yourself in a strange place. Suddenly, it's bright out. The American flag pitched behind you.
Ow.
There's a blackboard in which you've drawn on Professor Morgan. You seem to be holding court over a large class. Your topic of discovery? Ancient history. You blink, it's gone. And another one. Your hands, they're covered in blood. You blink before realizing why. You're in a teal smock. In front of you, a surgery. And you. Yes, you. It's you
This is
that
interesting.
the nurse staff look at expectantly. Another one at the back of a garbage truck. You're taking what you can before an individual approaches behind you. A man in a large, billowing, navy blue jacket. He cocks a gun at you. NYPD,
That can't be
get on the
good.
ground! Before it too is gone. And these visions, these one after the other, one after the other, they assail you until you drop the thread. And it lands peaceably down amongst a wad of grass.
What was that?
Yeah, that's about right.
Follow the stream.
Oh.
Who said that?
Chase the truth.
Who are you? He's frantically panning around with the camera, trying to get a beat on where is his voice coming from.
Follow the stream and chase the truth.
The camera pans in a circle around the dark swamp.
Camera?
You don't find head or high water of the source of the voice.
What does he mean, camera?
There's a light glow now around the string.
Bill is going to pan the camera to the string that he saw.
Oh,
and
I guess he's
going to
holding
look
a camera.
to
Okay.
the little video window on the camcorder.
I forgot about that.
And see if it's picking up the string that is there.
Oh. Yes, yes. You can see it better now that it's more vibrant in the dark, now that it shutters off its strange glow to you. But on the camera, there's no string at all.
What is this? Is this some kind of geomantic phenomenon? Is this? And he'll try and hold the string again in his hand.
And the string, see the gazebo that you built. No, that you didn't build. You see the money that you earned, or maybe the money that you didn't earn. You see the sky, you see the ground, you see the oceans and the earth. It's hard to tell what you're looking at. The truth could well be here, in this isolated corner of the great dismal swamp. Or it could be elsewhere. That voice echoes again in your head.
Follow the string
This is really interesting.
and chase the truth.
Follow the string. Why do you want me to follow this? Is you the agent from before? Show yourself. Show yourself I'm armed.
There is no agent. There is no reply. Just the sound of the wind in the woods and the glow of the string.
Okay.
I don't know where this is going. He'll turn the camera back on himself. I don't know if I'd even heard that. Or if you heard this on here. But if I'm gonna find out what that thing was, who those men were, I'm gonna have to trust it. I'm gonna have to follow this thing. Whatever it might be. Whatever it might lead to.
That's a
And Bill will
scary
get up.
proposition.
And look to where the string is going, and he will continue following it. This light leading him in deeper into the swamp.
Darkness is your only companion outside of the
I
sound.
I definitely said hello darkness, my old friend. So this is definitely his
Of the
awakening.
woods and the glow
Um,
of the string.
I wish I knew more about
It's
Mage.
snakes
But any of you who do know, please,
about
by all means.
neighboring locations.
It's a game, like, I thought it was interesting, but...
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. What's up? It will be. I'm just reacting to something real quick. Oh, I need to remove that. That's actually something specific to World of Warcraft. It's been a while since I've streamed. I wonder if... Well, now I'm curious about something. Because what would be cool is if someone sort of, I do not know what he's up to. Made, like, a version of it in, online, basically. It's kind of, think of the Imp in a Ball as kind of like a Magic 8 Ball. Oh, probably. I believe you. Yeah, I believe you. I can see I see the vision. But yeah, after this, I'll be
Without
getting
care.
to
First,
Soulframe.
trees, then it runs along the ground before crawling back up and forward again. The path is quite treacherous. Takes a little while, too.
I hope you're doing well.
But eventually, you see where it leads you. Deeper than you might have wanted to be, at a location of which you have long lost track of. A yellow sign.
Oh, I have been there, man. Sleep deprivation is rough. I hope you're able to get some sleep soon.
Hidden among the underbrush. Joint Station 6. Ashley. Beyond the sign, there is a clearing in the swamp. Something that seems out of place. A
That would be weird.
three-tiered concrete
Could
building.
you imagine?
It looks almost white. In stark contrast with how dirty this swamp can be. It has windows, doors, a series of black cars, a large black van. Inside, red lights
Wait.
shine,
Oh.
suggesting the chaos that
This could be like earlier in this, he saw someone being shoved into a black van. I guess this could be where they're being taken. That's a
you
connection
might
I'm
not have
making.
reckoned on before.
You found the truth. Will you grasp it?
I want to know more.
And since you are coming in a little bit late, this is I'm watching kind of like an actual play of someone with nice of someone playing Mage the Awakening. It's one of the White Wolf games. So we're I've been reacting to it as folks have asked. They've made it a they've made suggestions that I do it, and I'm like, okay. And then I ended up getting kind of into it. I don't generally watch actual plays. But cool.
I need to know more. Whatever's in there is not supposed to be here, I think.
I appreciate you coming in.
I don't think I'm supposed to be here either, but I think we're well and past that point, everybody.
There is a form.
Who is everybody?
emerging
Everybody else is
from
gone.
the trees. Something inside the darkness.
Oh no. You gotta be wary of that.
It is light. It is bright.
Is it one of those again?
It is where the thread has led you.
Oh, it's something else.
Glowing with a sort of unnatural silver. The large, 9-foot tall humanoid featured thing.
That is really
moves
tall.
out from the swamp. And it stared.
And I did say earlier that I don't really know a lot. I've played White Wolf games, but Mage the Awakening was one that I never really touched on. It is a TTRPG. I mostly was vampire, werewolf, and changeling when people wanted to play. And then with the second version that's kind of separated, I really enjoyed Promethean. Promethean was so good. Oh my gosh. I wish they would do that one again.
Stares right at you. Its limbs, its hands, its feet, all of them enormous beyond human mean, and its facial features. It reminds you almost of a Sasquatch made of string.
What the hell are you?
I reacted about the same as him.
For your path ends in the dark.
I want to know. I want to know more. What is the truth? What do I choose?
He found the truth that is out there, as his shirt says.
You're like a Bigfooter.
A hand smashes down onto your shoulder.
Ooh.
You won't need to worry about the truth, Mr. Morgan. And an injection into your neck. Something
I
steals
mean,
into your body.
haven't we all?
Turn around and you see the black shades of the man from before.
Do you also play Warframe? That's been my jam. It's been harder for me to play it because my arm was hurt, but I still love it. Octavia is my warfu, which is my Warframe waifu.
You won't remember much of this.
But I might be cheating on her with Varuna. Because Varuna's pretty baller.
And so what else do you remember, Mr. Morgan?
That's
What if that facility is made up to look like a padded cell, like you're in an institution, but it's a way for the men in black, quote unquote, because I'm not sure what they're called in this version. It could be the technocracy, it could be just the government. I'm not sure what they're going for entirely there. But it could just be a way for them to do an interrogation. Like, this could all be a front. And then they're also, in a way, by all of this, gaslighting him into thinking that all the things he saw, everything he went through, wasn't real.
it's the last thing I remember.
That would be interesting.
That research site.
Don't do that.
That man in the suit
We don't need Cthulhu.
knocking me out with some kind of sedative.
It's a shame I don't have my
I hate to
It's a shame I don't have my Miskatonic University shirt on.
say, but a lot of the things that you remember may not have happened the way you thought.
What did I
You
say?
see, while you were out,
Who hurt? What do you? Oh, you mean my arm? Oh, I could get into it, but I guess I can clip this part out or whatever. No one hurt me. Well, not a person. We're pretty sure that one of our dogs was losing his mind and he attacked me. That's it. That's the short of it. He probably didn't even know what was real. I'm just glad it was me because I've got kids.
on your cryptid hunt in the woods, Mr. Glenn Willings,
But it's okay.
he happened
'Cause
upon
I'm
a
here.
live wire and was electrocuted. In the ensuring chaos, things might have seemed very confusing. Hallucinations in that kind of high stress environment, they aren't uncommon. You need to realize, though, that the things you were seeing with, the danger you were in, none of that exists. And I'd like
Oh.
you to come back to
I hit the wrong
reality with
thing.
me.
Oh no,
He likes his
it's just as
lack
real
of
as it gets.
reality.
And there was no live wire. What do you mean live wire in the swamp? There's no live wires
Oh,
there.
good.
He wasn't
He's not falling
electrocuted
for
by
it.
some sort of errant pole or construct. No, he was atomized. He was
Sir,
turned
I
into...
know that this might be hard for you to grasp.
No, you don't.
but-
Don't sir me. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you think you're keeping me. But I know what I saw.
Okay,
I'm really glad that he is not falling for this because I'm pretty sure that this is like they're just using this to try and make him believe that none of what he went through is real.
prescribing you a certain medicine. It's called Nuvinicil. Have you ever heard
You're
of
not gonna make me forget what I saw there. What you want me to forget? He's dead. I know he's dead.
They can
Doesn't
prescribe
matter,
it,
he's
doesn't mean
gone.
he has to take it.
But I know what I saw. I know that
Mr.
sight that I saw.
Morgan. I wish you had chosen not to be difficult.
Ha! I called
She
it.
raises her hand to your ear.
I called it.
He's resisting. Pump in the gas.
And Bill will, in
Oh
response to this,
gosh,
try to
that was
pull
exactly
away at
the
chain linking
man. That made me think of the Half-Life loop for their comms.
him
Ugh.
to the bed here and try and break it with just brute strength.
You go ahead and roll me strength. Strength
Absolutely.
athletics.
And I have deceptive strength as well for my skills.
Even better.
Also, sorry if you're wearing headphones and I just yelled in your ear. I apologize.
It's like the man in the video says, you can't break these cuffs. They're stronger than brute strength. They're meant for this kind of thing. And as you see the lady turn, you know, we were going to help you, Mr. Morgan, and now we can't.
You weren't gonna
I'm
help
sorry.
him. You were trying to make
She
him
puts
forget
on a
everything.
mask as this mist begins being channeled into the room.
What are your thoughts on this? I like it, and like I said, I'll be getting to Soulframe.
He's gonna hold his breath. Is
I'm
the bed
curious what
moving at all,
people
or
think
is it
about
stationary?
Oh, it's stationary.
the
But as you hold your
what you
breath,
call it,
you see something
actual
that she
play.
doesn't.
Is that what these are called? I think that's what they're called.
You blink once, you blink twice as this gas begins filtering in.
That's
and
awful.
You realize that string squatch is standing right behind her. He raises his hand.
You've chosen the truth. Now, seek it and bring it to the light. Bill Morgan.
And as you blink, you realize something.
This thing is creepy.
You realize something insane. That those strings you were following, that thing you were looking at, it's not just there. It's everywhere. Everywhere. On the smoke, on the walls, on the woman, on the cuff, on you. You're surrounded by string. And all
Interesting.
you need to do is find which ones to pull. The true nature of reality filters into your mind.
How would
And
you
I
know,
have only
though?
one
How would you know
question
which one
for
is the
you.
right one?
As you awaken from this long, eternal sleep, how will you break out of this cell?
And he'll reach up his hands and he'll touch the strings flowing in the air around, plucking them like some kind of divine instrument. The harmonies of this grand tapestry.
This is pretty
unfurl
baller.
before him.
This would make me want.
He will reach
This
up
would
his hands,
absolutely make me want
fingers
to
touching
play.
any number of threads. And he will say,
Mage.
I surrender to nobody.
and he will grab them in his fingers and pull
That
them
laugh
You
is great.
are pulling it all down. Is there any particular form that the dissolution takes?
As he grabs and pulls these strings, you see as the room around him, this padded room, these walls that were once there, solid and imposing, begin fading away as if they were particles
Nice.
disappearing back into the ether. This fire
The
of
effects in the
entropy-made
background are
form
great.
finally
I've said this before. I think the music in this is awesome. The effects in the background is awesome. Their frame, the way they have it set up for the players and the storyteller are fantastic. I love that. I do love this.
Roiling forth as what once was a room gives way to nothing. The walls around him coming down, the woman in front of him unraveling, exploding apart into more and more fibers that just weave their way back, snaking back in as if it was a tapestry itself, repairing these errant, now severed cords. As the walls around fade, the gas recedes and peters out into nothing, and the facility at large opened up to him, no longer isolated in this featureless room.
The door is open to you. Will you go through?
He will walk through, as what remains of a frame that was there also begins unraveling as he brushes his
And the way
hand
he's
upon it,
describing
leaving
all
it
of this.
for the last time.
You leave the padded room, and in its place is stark white. This doesn't look like any hospital you've ever seen. There's no windows. You don't quite know where you're at. But you do know one thing. As you walk out and you leave an area that was once labeled holding cell, red klaxons blare out, lights of crisis air, and a voice over the intercom proudly and calmly mentions,
all Site Ashley staff.
Okay, so now I'm curious. Is he going to find his friends, and what state are his friends going to be in? Will they remember? Probably not, is my guess.
For anticipation of a level 3 threat. I repeat, all on-site staff are requested to evacuate or prepare for a level 3.
Why are there so many ads, man?
in hallways far away from you, glimmering this through the network of strings in your mind, you can tell that doors are opening and closing, that men are shuffling things out of cupboards into furnaces, or more likely, rushing for exits. You know that there are men aplenty, men like the agent, men like the therapist, men like Mr. Black, all around you. But not to your right.
Yeah.
If you sought to leave this place, you might want to venture there.
Bill will begin walking to his right and looking towards any visible loudspeaker. Is there a string going from that loudspeaker towards him?
Yes. There's
Like, there were
strings from all things connecting to
three
you.
other people with him,
You need
so
only reach out.
I am
and
curious if he
sure
goes to find
connection
them.
persists.
Bill will reach out towards the string going towards the loudspeaker and weave it through his fingers and pull it to him, intending to bring the voice that had just said that to him.
Inside of your hand now
Oh.
is a sparking part of a computerized console. Audio dials, different volumetric cursors. They surround this thing, which now sparks as if freshly hewn from its original standpoint. Wires limp and dead beneath your grip. The alarm continues.
It is
but not
Sparky.
I guess that's fun.
Problem down, and he'll throw it back behind him as it
Probably
just
not the
kind of
way he
disappears
was
and
trying.
unravels.
Of course.
And he will continue walking to the right, presumably to a door leading out of this corridor.
Oh, yes. You find your door there, and you open it up to a parade of fire.
Oh.
That's not supposed to be here.
He'll close the doors.
Is it not supposed to
He'll
be there?
focus
How do you
for a
know?
moment,
Maybe that's
and he'll
their
grab some
fire room.
strings that were fluttering through the crack and open the door yet again, pulling those strings taut in opposite directions.
You pull the strings, the door closes and reopens. There's a sliding sensation at the pit of your stomach
Oh.
as, in place of a fire, you see a cafeteria. Empty of all life, save for, the smell of quite tempting chili. You pull it
Nope.
again, though. That's not your real destination. And in place, you have
Nope, you probably don't want that chili
a
either.
heliport as men in black garb,
Ugh.
looking almost like unmarked SWAT officers, pour out and in to the building from a helicopter. Go! You realize that's not quite the exit you're looking for, and you pull the third one before winding up
Back in the woods?
in a sterile corridor
Oh, never mind.
labeled Top Secret Holding.
Mmm.
Out of the frying pan.
Into
And
the
Bill will
fire.
walk through this new iteration of the hallway, and he will close the door behind him.
Eldritch chili? I
Just
mean,
tap on it and say,
You don't need to open again. This is fine.
All at once, the gears in the door disintegrate. They gum up, and this door is quite useless. But as you begin moving forward, there's a glass pane on the left side of this hallway.
who's in there and how
that
bad is
reveals
it?
A curious occupant.
Oh,
what
it's
does
one of
Bill
those
see,
things.
looking through this glass pane?
You see
We saw that
two
in the
beady
woods.
eyes. Pale, liquidous flesh.
Have you played any TTRPGs?
You
And I'm
see
sorry,
the
what can I
alien,
call you?
And it looks at you.
No. They can
You-
be fun if you're playing them with the right people.
You killed my
IQ?
friend.
Okay, thank you.
It raises its hands slowly, not pointed. An open palm in the air.
I wasn't sure, like, with all
Then it
the
looks at its
long,
hand
like,
as
lots of E's
two
behind it. I wasn't
fingers
100% sure.
Rise in the air.
So I
before
appreciate
pressing
it.
Against the glass.
Don't press it against the glass.
Peace symbol.
That's wrong.
Why did you kill him? Why did you kill my friend? What? Why you don't come in peace?
Was it him?
The alien gestures out at the room behind you, the top secret corridor. It gestures at the clean, sterile efficiency of the hallway, the military equipment so obviously used in its construction, the
Yeah.
seeing eye in the dull camera in the corner, and seems to believe it's communicating some point about the facility before its head raises up to look you in the eyes again.
I don't get it. Makes sense, damn it. Aren't you supposed to speak? Don't you have telepathy? You're telling me all those videos lied? You're telling me X-Files lied?
The alien puts a
He's
hand
watched too
to
many
its
things.
eye and then points a finger forward, past you. It glows, this time a yellow color.
Oh.
An energy
Ow.
seems to be gathering on the tip of the finger. Before, there's a sense that something's changed here, and a door behind you unlocks.
And Bill will turn around to the door that is there. Is there any sign out by it, or is it very much the same as it was in here, just
Escape?
nondescript?
It says number 3.
Whatever I'm supposed to see is in that room, right? That's what you're telling
Sure
me.
hope so.
The alien just looks at you.
Okay, well, if there's something in there, or I'm gonna turn around and you're gonna turn me into shapes, we're gonna have a problem.
What shapes would he turn? I'm curious what shapes he would turn him into.
Will you turn your back on the alien?
Eldritch shapes.
Bill will turn around. Well, he'll sidle up to the door, still like half keeping an eye on the alien, and open that door, slipping inside without taking his eyes off of it.
The door opens, and inside is something you weren't quite expecting.
Is it
A
Bigfoot?
hand, but not a human hand. A face, but not a human face. Not an alien face either. Inside of that room
If it's Bigfoot, I'm gonna die. I have not watched
is a
this.
chimpanzee
Oh.
in a surgical gown, playing with a pair of keys.
Are they his
Turns and it looks
keys?
at you as you enter.
Oh,
And Bill will point his finger out.
monkey!
Yep.
There was a monk. Why would There's a monkey here.
It begins crawling on the ground before quickly jumping.
Why
onto your
is there a
shoulder.
monkey there? Oh no, you have a monkey on your back.
You're not supposed to be here either, are you?
And he lifts his hand, showing you the pair of keys. They're Delman's keys for his RV.
This has about 10 minutes left.
Where did you get these?
So, I just want to go on and finish it up. Because we're so close anyway.
And he points at the alien, which is just staring at you from behind glass.
Are you Delmond? Did they turn you into a monkey?
He looks at you. And then just kind of climbs off and begins walking into the hallway.
Oh, monkey. What the fuck is going on?
I mean, that's a good question.
Oh, I'm freaking the fuck out right
And
now.
as you freak out, you realize you can't see those strings anymore. That moment of godlike power, it seems like it's slipped away from your grip.
No. Not evil
And
alien.
rather
I hope
than
not.
what you were before, now you feel more like a man in a room with a monkey, and an alien is also watching you.
Where'd they go? Where'd they go? And he'll
That whole sentence just is not something that you feel like should happen.
Look around frantically back to the alien if there's any strings going to that alien
And I do apologize if you hear any background noise. Kids off for the summer. They're going to be a little loud.
or its room or whatever.
Oh, no strings, none that you can see, not with your normal eyes. The alien is just looking. The monkey
He has to
reaches
use his
out
other eyeballs.
and grabs a whiteboard and a marker. On it, you
Maybe
could
they're in
tell
his
it had been
pocket.
scribbling something, but just
Someone
kind of
else's
wipes it
eyes.
away before it begins drawing. And then it shows you the drawing. There is a flying saucer, a car, and a passing resemblance of you and it walking to the car together.
Oh, he wants
Ted
to go
just
with him.
starts
Okay.
crawling out to the door that was at the end of the hallway, pointing towards it.
I know, right?
As if to signal you forward.
Oh,
Very
okay.
weird.
We go this way. It's fine. What about that? What about that one? The little gray guy.
What about the alien? It's
I
not
mean-
there.
Oh. What?
Okay.
Poor Bill.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Poor Bill.
Let's go. We're gonna go take the car and we're gonna go into the tractor beam. Okay, the alien's gone. I might be dead. This could be hell, but there's a monkey here, so it can't be that bad.
He'll go. He'll start walking, and he'll start walking a little bit faster, and he'll start sprinting up to the monkey towards the end of the hall.
You pass by windows that contain freak after freak. One had a giant weird worm. One had a
Oh.
panther with...
Giant weird worm. It wasn't a, I forgot what they're called. Hold on. It starts with a G. Graboid. It's not a graboid, is it?
Octopus limbs. You're kind of not really looking at it. You're kind of more focused on the monkey and the alien and the drawing. And when you finally get to the end of the hallway, the door opens to reveal
Another hallway.
enormous hole,
Oh.
as if the building had been shorn out from the outside, as if the
Oh.
building was just missing outside of this hole.
The entire building, save for this little section, is gone.
Oh, no. It's more that you can see the building and it continues. But whatever was in this hallway is not... There is no more hallway. and you can see the hallway actually continues because the door is on like about, I don't know, 20 feet away from you on the same level. It's like there should be a hallway here, but there is no longer. And instead you are outside.
Oh,
Interesting.
okay. Did I do that? Did I? No.
He might have.
No. Gotta keep moving. Gotta follow.
Don't think about it.
You. Where do we go?
And he climbs down very carefully. He winds up on the swampy ground. And he points at this outcropping in the swamp. You're in the back of the facility that you saw from the front.
Okay.
It seems like you've never left.
Well, okay. So what if
And this wasn't all a day ago. This might have been a matter of a few hours ago that all of this happened.
what if I wonder if it was already like this? Because we only saw it from one side? Question
It
mark?
was all real.
And not long after that, you hear above the din of the rooftop, the helicopter blades whirling, the sound of men.
Storm the perimeter, get it, secure the base. God.
Further up ahead of you or behind you.
It's pretty
None of that
panicked
seems to
sounding.
matter. Because overhead, the sky is starless. There is no moon,
Oh.
but then a slit
alien did
in
it.
the sky opens up. A circle of light falls from the sky.
Are they gonna be? Are they gonna be
And floating
kidnapped by
to
an
the
alien?
ground
Oh no,
from
it's
on
a
high
car.
Is Delman's RV. It for landing without a sound.
I was
Then
not
the
expecting
beams
that.
dissipates. And above your head, you notice as stars return to the sky, one by one by one, as the enormous breadth of
Wow.
a city-sized saucer moves from overhead
That would be
and
huge. Oh my
disappears
gosh.
into the stars.
Yeah, I think the alien might be a good guy.
Whoa.
They did kind of surprise,
That
like, just come up on him.
Is
So,
fucking cool.
and there were like government agents out there as well.
I think I know where we need to go.
Monkey looks up at you expectantly.
I think it's time we leave.
The monkey joyfully crawls around the back of the car. It gets into the passenger seat, puts its seatbelt on.
It no okay.
It sits,
It knows how to put a seatbelt on.
excited,
What?
ready to leave this place behind.
And Bill will start walking towards this
Just
vehicle,
accepting
too.
this too.
And he'll pause a moment because he'll remember in this moment of lucidity, in validation, why they came there in the first place. And he'll remember that he doesn't have his camera. And he'll search his person, which also I feel like is
No.
worth asking. I should have asked this before. Is Bill in his regular clothes or is he in a surgical smock?
You were not in a surgical smock, but you're right. You don't have your shotgun. You don't have your camera. But as you turn to ask that question, you hear a ch-ch, and then a ch-ch. You look over,
I don't like that
and you
sound.
realize that the monkey has both of them.
Oh. You know how to work that thing, little man?
Oh.
I don't know why I trust a monkey with a shotgun. But I do.
He's raising it above his head and doing a little dance.
I don't think I
Let's
would.
get out of here, little guy.
Okay.
And Bill will walk over to the RV and he'll look one last time at the facility, swarming with agents, all fucked up from any manner of manipulation of the weaves around him. And he will close the door,
Yes, monkey
walk to the
does have
front, get in
gun.
the driver's seat, buckle in, turn on the RV, and fucking gun it out of there.
You leave the facility behind, as well as the world of the sleeper. As Bill Morgan drives back to Norfolk, Virginia. Now in the awakened world. Hulky Crow,
That's interesting.
welcome to Mage the Ascension.
The Ascension! I could not remember. So they're not doing the Awakening, they're doing the Ascension. Okay, okay. I kept saying Awakening because that's the version I'm used to. One of my friends playing.
Thank
Is
you
there
for
anything-
watching this episode of the Norfolk Wizard game.
There might be.
We
Okay.
hope it's given you ample cause to believe and fear what's really out there. The character of Bill Morgan is performed by the indomitable Hulky Crow. The storyteller was yours truly, Speaker D. If you enjoyed this session, follow us on YouTube at Bruva Alfabusa.
They have some
or
great
consider becoming a
videos.
patron at patreon.com/Alfabusa. There, you can find sneak peeks at
Alfabusa.
upcoming Ogre Popenang
I gotta
projects,
remember that.
such as Hunter the Parenting, Half-Life Zero Viscosity, and of course, the Norfolk Wizard game. Thank you.
And that's where we cut it.
Oh, man! Fucking A, Speaker.
Oh God! I hope you liked it. I hope you liked
That was,
it.
oh my god, that was fantastic.
I do like
You
listening
fucking
to
devil.
the after
No wonder
stuff on
you're-
their videos.
You do so much fucking writing. Holy shit. That was amazing.
I'm really glad you liked it. Yours is one of my favorites. I worry that it dragged a little too long. We definitely went over the time limit that I expected, but we can, we'll figure it
It
out.
was
especially when we see how long
over.
we
It
left.
was just over
That's true.
2 hours.
We could always release
I've been
it
watching it in
standalone,
snippets.
these other things. How did you like? Oh, we should probably stop recording.
Oh, yes, we should.
Okay.
Welcome to Carl's Reviews, the Norfolk
What?
Wizard game. One thing that I really fucking enjoy is the personification of grief
What?
that clearly Bill Morgan is inhabiting. As the thing starts out, you're not sure who he is, but then you get to learn him better, like how Bill has shoebox. I love it! And how Bill works in construction, but he can't build a gazebo. A job that makes you want to blow your
I don't know.
fucking brains out.
I have no
Something
idea.
I need to talk about, and that's regarding Bill's friends. Clearly, you can tell that his friends are only there out of circumstance and not because they enjoy each other. Otherwise, Bill would be horrified when they died. I'm sorry.
I guess it's poking fun of people that over explain obvious things, maybe?
Sorry, I had to blow some snot out of my nose. Regarding the RV, though, I have some problems because clearly you can see that the RV is a model 2000 Pontiac. However, the interior is clearly a model
Oh my gosh.
2012
Yeah, this is definitely.
Eldorado Rover. What the fuck? In summary, this is a good episode, but it's lacking in some places. I'm gonna give it a rating out of 7 out of 50.
Wow.
Could be better. Didn't hate it. And that's it for today from Carl.
I feel added. No, I said pause. Maybe I didn't say pause. This is the next one. I'm not going to start that one right now. There's always. So, Breva Alfabusa. I don't want to say it like that. I don't. But it's a great channel. They have a lot of stuff, like if you're into Warhammer 40k, they have If the Emperor Got a Text-to-Speech Device. They've got Hunter the Parenting, which is it's set in England, I believe, and it's people that are actually living in the game rather than people who are playing it. This is watching people play it. The other one's just more like what? Yes, it's them. I'll give you the link to this one. I'm gonna post it in here and over on Kick. I still have to get Kick's chat working for the stream. It's gonna be a process, but I posted it there. Yeah, they did. They moved on from that because what you call it, Games Workshop started getting weird about what some creators were doing, and they just wanted to avoid like stuff.
I see beyond the sea. Oh, Captain, can we find where the treasure be?